It's your weekly blitz with Chris, keeping you in the game.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Coach Chris Cotton here from AutoFix-Auto Shop Coaching, where I work hard to support your auto repair shop success. As we get into today's episode, you may know someone in your network. Maybe you don't know anybody in your network. I don't know. Maybe you need to expand your network who can benefit from today's topic. If so, please take time to share personally or through your social network. If you have an idea for a show topic or just want to talk, feel free to get with me at chris@autofixsos.com. Let's get started with episode 90, Chris's favorite things. When I was thinking about this or thinking about a name for this, I'm like, what do I call this? Do I call this my favorite things from Apex, my favorite things from SEMA, new and exciting things? And all of a sudden, I thought of Oprah's favorite things. So it's not going to quite be like you get a car and you get a car and you get a car, but I want you to think along that vein, okay? Like this is, instead of Oprah's favorite things, this is Chris's favorite things. And so these are the favorite things that I saw or the things that excited me from Apex and SEMA. I will also tell you, though, I got to see a very small bit of SEMA. I saw a lot of Apex, was over there for a couple of days in the World Pack booth, but spent most of my time at SEMA in the Auto Lift booth. So most of what I saw there was just what was in my same building. But anyway, here we go. Chris's favorite things from Apex and SEMA. One of the very first things that I saw at SEMA was I looked up and saw a banner for Walmart. I'm like, what the heck is Walmart doing here? Walmart has a product called Walmart GoLocal, but I think their other product, the original banner I saw was Walmart Marketplace. And basically Walmart's trying to do the same thing as Amazon, whereas us as repair shop owners, if we wanted to sell products online, things like that, we could go on and do that through their platform. Just gives people another platform to find you. However, when I got to the booth and was talking to the people, they were telling me that, and I'm like, oh, that's not really something I can get into. But the Walmart GoLocal, I talked to that lady, and that is something that I can get into. One of the issues, one of the problems we're having as an industry now is some of our dealer parts, some of our dealer places where we used to have drivers, they've just thrown in the towel and they're not hiring drivers, or they're saying, hey, you know what? We're not going to take the burden of having to find a driver anymore. We are going to put all that burden on you. And so what Walmart GoLocal is it's a delivery service for businesses looking to offer local delivery to their customers. Okay. But one of the things that we can do as shop owners is we can start a Walmart GoLocal account, and hopefully we could talk the dealership into starting this local account. And what they're doing is they're using local gig workers. And if you don't know what a gig worker is an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, DoorDash. Those people that do those things, basically they have all these apps on a tablet or their phone, and they select the jobs that they want to get, and then they go do that. So outside of hiring drivers ourselves, I see this as a huge opportunity for our shop owners in order to get parts. That way we don't have to do it. We only are getting parts and paying for somebody to get parts when we need the parts. And if you look into Walmart GoLocal a little bit more, they can do white label delivery, and that way they own the customer relationship end to end. They also have, the good thing I liked about it is pretty much anywhere that there's a Walmart, they're ready to start this service. Anyway, typically anywhere there's a Walmart, you should be able to get this service. So you just look at Walmart GoLocal. They have coverage all across the country. It can really, really help you not have to hire a delivery driver. And in most cases, you probably get your parts quicker than if you're waiting on a delivery driver from your dealer. I mean, you could even set up like an O'Reilly's, AutoZone, all those people, you could even set those up with this if you wanted to, if it was that big of a problem for you to solve. They also have flexible delivery options. They have like Walmart GoLocal Express. They have scheduled. They have same day. And they also have a big and bulky service, which is like, I guess drivers in their networks with Suburbans with lay down seats, or trucks where you could put like a rack and pinion in, something like that, and get it delivered to you. I think it's a great option for us. I see this as being one of our issues in the coming months, in the coming years, because it seems like the more I talk to shop owners, the more issues they're having with people delivering and them getting deliveries and everything. So I was super excited about that. I'm super excited to share that one with you. So that was like number one on my Chris's favorite things. And that was at SEMA. Now at Apex, I was walking up and down the aisles and I look to my left and I see this banner that says, "Hey, Ortho." And I really didn't get what it was until I asked the lady, her name's Kim Conti, and hopefully I can get together with her to do a podcast episode just on this Hey Ortho, because the more she talked about it, the more excited I got. I told her, I said, "Hey, tell me, okay, so what is Ortho? Tell me about it." And so Ortho is a voice assistant purpose-built for auto repair technicians. If you just ask and get the repair and maintenance info you need, and you can put in the VIN number and things like that beforehand and just say, "Hey, Ortho, what are the torque specs? What are the brake torque specs on this? Or what's the fluid capacity for this?" And it'll read it back out to you. You know, efficiency is everything for technicians and shop owners, even service advisors when you're back there. And so they purpose-built Ortho to get these results to common repair questions in a hands-free, eyes-up experience, in a hands-free, eyes-up way. If you just say, "Hey, Ortho, ask for the spec you need." And Ortho has an advanced natural language processing that's able to do that. We can go into it in a podcast later, but they have a special type of tablet that they use, which is not super expensive. And actually for the price, they include it. They give you, I think, 3 tablets to start with. And so it does a better way of picking your voice out of that. You know, and then 2, if you're looking at this tablet, after you answer or ask your question, the answers come back to you 2 ways. Number 1 is spoken responses. And then they also have like written viewable information on the tablet screen. So it's really, really cool. Whether you're doing a brake job, changing fluids, or something more complex, you can either say, "Hey, show me the serpentine belt routing diagram," and boom, it just pops up there. Ortho can deliver the information you need on that. You know, I quiz them a little bit more. I'm like, well, you know, all technicians now are used to going in and getting all that information beforehand, printing it out, having it pulled up. Do you have a way, have you tracked like how much time it saves per technician per day or any of that data? And the numbers that I was given from them is if you use this platform or program, that a technician on average I think saves about a little over 2 hours a week in productivity by using their platform. And one of the reasons I want to get them on is I want them to talk and explain a little bit more around that and how they quantify that, how they track it and everything. But I think the pricing is only like $139 or $199 a month. That includes the tablets. I think that includes up to 3 tablets. So price-wise, if I went to all of my shop owners and said, "Hey, if I could find a way to get your technicians to be 2 more hours productive every week, would you do it?" And I think you would. I think you would also for sure jump on it at that price point. So that was in the top couple that I saw that I really, really liked and was really, really impressed with. AutoLeap is a cloud-based all-in-one auto repair software that helps to keep complete track of your business, from scheduling appointments to managing technicians to generating invoices. Supercharge your growth with AutoLeap. Customers that fully adopt AutoLeap see the following benefits in their first year: 30% revenue growth, with top customers seeing over 100% growth, 75% decrease in no-shows, allowing you to service more customers, 3 times increase in positive Google reviews, leading to stronger online presence, 50% time saved on administrative tasks, driving increase in operational efficiency. Do it all with AutoLeap. Key features and functions include estimates, invoices, scheduling, Google reviews, inspections, communication, QuickBooks, reporting. Get in touch with AutoLeap to see how you can transform your auto repair shop. For a limited time, if you schedule a demo, sign up with AutoLeap and they will waive the $250 implementation fee. This one is more of just a weird thing for me. I don't know that most of shop owners around there are going to be impressed with this. I'm not a technician by trade, and very seldomly, usually I geek out over things like the Walmart GoLocal and the Hey Ortho. But if you went to Apex and you saw it, and I don't know if I pronounced this name correctly, but Mahle, M-A-H-L-E, has a lift with a 7-ton capacity. It was a commercial vehicle mobile column lift, and it's wireless. So it's electric, it's wireless. I just was kind of amazed at the fact that if you wanted to buy a shop full of these things, you could, and then you could work on anything, anywhere, inside, outside, upside down. It was just a remarkable lift. I'm sure they're expensive. I want to say they're probably $40,000. But if you need to be mobile or you need to move it around, or, if you're just starting out and you don't know what you want the layout of your shop to be, maybe you should buy a couple of these things. And I pulled some stuff off the feature list. It's a 24 mobile column, has a wide carriage for oversized tire. And the Jeep it had it on, I didn't look, but I want to say those tires were at least 37s. And it just picked it up by the tire. It has a wireless communication system, touchscreen graphics and control system, had an adjustable carriage. The cool thing is there's no cords or wires, so there's nothing to trip on, nothing to trip over wire-wise as you're walking around underneath the vehicle. And I'm tell people 6'3". I used to be 6'3", but now I'm a little bit older and I'm not quite as tall, so 6'2"-ish. And it has a full operating height of 69 inches of free and clear access. And I walked under it a couple of times and felt completely free, completely open, and just thought it was a really, really cool thing. So I know these things have been out for a while. If you're a military technician, you've probably seen this in the military 20 years ago, but now it's really come out in a format, in a form where, people can afford it and really, really use it in their shops. So those are the first three things. And I am most excited about the one that I'm going to talk about next. One of the things that we continually try to solve in the industry is how do we get our technicians excited about training? How do we get training to them in a quick, efficient manner? Same thing with service advisors. How do we train them? How do we send this out? How do we do this? What's the platform for that? Some of the people that I ran into, they have a product called LearnPro, which if you're interested in, you can shoot me an email or give me a phone call and I can help you get this product. It's one of the things that I felt so passionate about and liked about it was just the ease of use. You can put the app on the phone, but again, I thought this had so much power for the industry moving forward that I contacted them again and again and again until they're like, look, Chris, if you want to help us spread the word, help us get the product out there, we'll let you, sell this on our behalf or whatever, however you want to say that. But basically it's an app for your phone. And to kind of give you the process, you sign up, you give them the list of your technicians, list of service advisors with their email addresses, and you also start out giving them their technical abilities, like A, B, or C technician or a new service advisor or somebody that's got some experience. And they can start you out on that platform. And basically you just go from there. I wish I had everybody on a live screen so everybody could see it, but it's AI operated. There's AI assist in there. So it asks you the questions and then it asks you how comfortable you feel with that. And then it will come back and ask you different ways. The other thing you get is you get a dashboard so you can see when your people are going in, when they're doing training, if they're doing training, how much they're doing every week, when the last time they logged in was. And really, this is one of the big hurdles, one of the big things that we struggle with as an industry is making sure the importance of training. And I think it would be a great tool for recruiting. If a technician came up and said, hey, what's your training platform? You can be like, hey, we do in-person training, but we also have this app that you can train on. And this will train anybody from a tire technician all the way up to an A-level diagnostic guy or person, I should say. Shouldn't just say guy. Also, the way it works is if you have somebody that's doing the tire module, it will take you out to the TIA, the Tire Industry Association, articles and some of the training on that. And then you can read articles based on what your needs are and things you need to learn are. Same thing with the other platforms. Really, really excited about that. It's called LearnPro. Again, if you're interested in learning more about it, you can email me, call me. But in my limited amount of time I was able to get out, I thought these 4 things were really, really cool and things that I really, really wanted to take time and share. If you have any other interest in it, again, The first one was Walmart GoLocal. The next one was Ortho, the Lift by Mail, and then LearnPro. I hope you're excited about it. I can't go out and say, hey, here's your new car, here's your new car, here's your new car, but I can spread the word for those that didn't make it out there, or maybe you were going through Boost so fast you didn't get to see any of these products. This has been Coach Chris Cotton from AutoFix-Auto Shop Coaching, reminding you that it never always gets worse, but sometimes it has to get worse to get better. Please feel free to reach out to me, Chris at AutoFixSOS.com, or give me a call at 940-400-1008. Time to rise and grind, everyone.
You've been listening to the Weekly Blitz with Coach Chris Cotton on the AftermarketRadioNetwork.com. Follow Chris on your favorite podcast listening app. Let him know what you'd like him to cover. His email is in the show notes. Chris is all for advancing the aftermarket.